What up, everybody? It's your brother, Greta Tonga. So we in the building today. We about to react to I'm Kevin's Ninja Kamui is better. Haven't seen Ninja Kamui yet, so I'm gonna use this as a reference video. I'm going to most definitely use this as a reference video. So let's see why it's better, and let's see what they talking about on here.
This show is getting added to the roster. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm low-key enjoying this more than every other anime right now. I don't know why, but watching this feels like I'm watching Toonami again, bro. I don't know how to explain it. Ninja Kamui just got a little something to it. But anyways, this episode gave us a
All right. If I'm Kevin like it, let's see what they talking about.
little backstory. Pretty much the ninja clan started in Japan. If you're not repping the red circle, you are out. But then there was some crazy attack on their nation. They said, you know what? Maybe we was bugging. We was slightly out of line and deeply apologized for our actions. And from that day forward, they still repping the big JP, but under some quote-unquote greater power. And anyone who disobeys because of this decision is hunted down for the rest of their life. And then we see our boy again. And I thought he killed this dude last episode, but he had some different plans in mind. But after getting jumped by an army of ninjas and eviscerating said army of ninjas, it took a little toll on his body. So then this old man came through with this outlandish ass fit. That man walked out the house with 3D glasses and said that shit was swag. Well, turns out he was a doctor. And that one time homeboy stabbed his arm and started tweaking was actually a secret technique. Now, another thing I don't understand about shows is why do people choose a secret technique that kills them? There's gotta be other options. Matter of fact, how do you even train a technique like that? You just learn the movements and hope that shit work? But anyways, yeah, doctor did whatever he did, and not gonna lie, I need this nigga's worth ethic. The second he woke up, he ain't waste no time. This man would sleep all day. I know his ass thirsty. So then he walked up on him, not a single word exchange, and started shanking his ass. And that went on for the whole night. Actually, fuck the all-nighter. That went on for days. He didn't even want to reuse the same sword. He had a new one for every session. This dude made Batman look like a novice. And when he finally got bored, he lit a match and set that boy on fire. So then he suited up, rode out, and I'm guessing he went to every hideout he knows about. But sadly, all of them were empty. So he went to get himself a little drink right when these two cops came through and bullied the bartender. This cop decided to mess with the one guy wearing an all-black hoodie in a corner of the room. Broke the arm straight to the neck. And the cop should have just let him leave because he hit him with the weave, dummy. And he didn't even hit him. He said, yeah, I could have gave you the knuckle sandwich or even a mean elbow, but I let you live. But no glaze. That was one of the cleanest weaves I seen in anime.
That was weave. That was clean. That was clean. Bro, if you swing at somebody from behind and they weave it, oh, it's different.
Yeah, I could have gave you the knuckle sandwich or even a mean elbow, but I let you live. But no glaze.
The fact that it's snot out his nose is wild.
One of the cleanest weaves I seen in anime. I know that cop was shitting bricks.
Yeah.
From his eyes, that nigga definitely lagged.
Yo, you lagging? Nah! Yo, nah! Yo!
Yeah.
You lagging!
So now we're back to the detective.
That's crazy.
Shorty is on a whole
That's wild.
I don't know. She probably playing like nah, she definitely a rec room demon. But that's when Joe West got a phone call from my boy and they decided to meet up at a Chinese restaurant. So anyways, he sat down and asked him to tell him who's responsible for all the assassinations. But Joe pulled a blick on that boy. Now, why did he think a mere Glock would scare a person like this? You've seen the aftermath of the hospital massacre. You need at least the Navy SEALs to handle this man. And the delivery guy still had to do the job, but the last person who came in was not here to pick up no order. He dashed in trying to take his head off, but he blocked it with a table. Now, for whatever reason, cops always try to get in the mix, but me personally,
they do always try to get in the mix. But if I see somebody, if somebody has a nerve to pull out a hatchet or whatever it is, a scythe, I don't know what it's called. If anybody had a nerve to do that while I'm holding a gun, you just got to get out of there. Hey, you just got to go, my boy.
A gun and my opponent's weapon of choice is a damn melee weapon.
Exactly.
You got it, bro. I have no reason finding a nigga like
I
that.
do not want to find out.
If I shot at them and the bullets get deflected,
yeah,
that would have been the day I quit. And the only reason he's alive is because Homeboy stepped in. So they were clashing blades until Homeboy used a damn Omnitrix and became forearms. But that don't mean none to us.
That's crazy.
Flip off the table, we dodged those. And look at this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Did all that without releasing eye contact too.
He ain't do nothing but cut his split ends. If if I wanted a haircut and I'm dodging you and I'm getting my split ends chopped, you just leave, bro. You got 4 arms and you going to get somebody with 2, and I'm dodging every, bro.
And our boy said he messed with Ben 10, but he got to one-up him real quick. That man was rocking a 6 arm and started working that boy. Caught all his weapons, made sure to grip the dome piece for maximum damage. He was about to go in for the kill, but turns out bro didn't just have extra arms. He had a whole clone. They started jumping, but this ain't nothing new. And Joe West's main goal is to be the most perfect target. Like, bro, go find some cover.
Go
I'm
do
sure
some of
fighting
those.
mutants isn't in your pay grade. We constantly
Exactly.
gotta save your ass. And I never seen someone use the sparks of a sword to create a fire. Excellent.
That's hard.
maneuvers. Block all that. Weave. Oh, double weave on your stupid ass. Oh, triple weave on your stupid ass. Hold up.
That's
give me
hard,
the quick
though.
Bev. Now hold this majestic destroyer flame. Proceeds to stab his hand into the wall.
Ooh.
And his clone's head on his body. Stab the other hand, then hit him with a knife throw. And when you thought it was all over, it wasn't. Some random dude spun the block and aired that bitch out. And this wasn't
Waiting
your
on the
average
boys
driver.
outside.
They pulled out an RPG and blasted the place. And when the dust
Ooh.
finally settled, our boy was nowhere to be found. He's lurking on the rooftops. Next thing we see is these agents getting hit with a collateral. And I'm
Ooh.
assuming this is the boss trying to get away. But surprise, surprise, he ain't get too far. Everyone in that whip got their dome piece palmed. And it's not an anime.
You prayed and still died? Oh, this anime don't care.
If they don't have these freakazoids.
And when you pray and die, what the fuck? Oh, nah.
What a nice piece of ass.
Now imagine being in the afterlife and you see that you died to a nigga with this cut.
Exactly.
Hell no, man. What the
Boy, hey.
What do you even call this? Nigga got a
Rebirth
street
me.
load on his head. Then it cuts to this guy named the Reaper confronting an exiled ninja. That boy stanced up, used his secret art, and the Reaper simply walked through it, hands and
Oh,
pockets
yeah.
and all. Me and homie was saying the same thing. Yo, bro, where'd your sword go? He looked down. Not gonna lie, even though you the op, that shit was cold. So now we're back to homeboy with the detective, and this is when they confirmed their partnership.
That was hard.
They pulled up on old girl, hopped in the V, and this went from modern day to cyberpunk. This little car is pretty much a supercomputer. So they researched a company named Aza, who was most likely behind these assassinations. And they find out that anyone who was even a slight inconvenience to the company got taken off the map, just like homeboy at the start. Then it cuts to the face of Aza talking to the Ninja Clan leader, and turns out the face of Aza was the one behind that nefarious drive-by. And the ninja leader pretty much pulled up to check his ass. He said, don't do that shit ever again. Then it cuts back to gang and they got ran up on. You telling me that supercomputer don't got a VPN? But once again, Joe West disappoints me. If someone is on the roof of your car, why the hell is you dumping the whole mag in the corner? Obviously, he gonna have to step in. Sensed his key and stabbed straight through. But the ops has the most dangerous entity as backup, Truck-kun. But the fight ain't over.
Now you know you're an enemy if you got Truck-kun on your side.
Shot projectiles through the car, leaped out the window, threw some knives of his own, and they got to squabbling. He was trying to back up, but look at this nigga. Hitting the Kevin Gates mid-box is crazy work.
Yeah, that's wild.
Good move. Easy block. Don't know who he aiming at. That nigga moved 5 minutes ago. 360 block for a dab of sauce, but got kicked away right after. Then boy put out the Doc Ox, but the maneuvers were way too clean until he got hit
This
in the
is
back,
crazy.
and he deemed that shit unacceptable. He said after 6 arms, we going to 8. Caught the arms, but the enemy is no novice. He was dragging that boy through every item on top of that building until he shot rockets out his backpack.
It's crazy.
Snatched the arm back.
Yeah, I'm
and
watching
hitting
this.
him hit until he
I'm
pulled out
watching
the
this.
sword, slashed both the rockets in half, then got launched in the air. That boy thought him being in the air was free eats. He dodged all of them shits, threw the knife, then came back down with the fatality. Proceeds to walk to the edge, ripped the camera out, got up close and was like, yeah, nigga, I did that. Emoted and everything. Then just broke the camera.
That's
And then
crazy.
Right when he was about to dip, he was getting a phone call from his duffel of trap phones. And it was some dude saying they can now finally talk.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see if I'm subscribed to Kevin. I think I am.
Y'all already
Yeah, I am. Okay. All right. I want to say thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all. If you have any recommendations, leave them down below. If you have any recommendations of him, CJ the champ. I just started, so on that note, leave them down below. Comment, like, subscribe. If you have any yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Join the greater gang. And on that note, I'm out. Peace.